Now that I've hacked up that long, I guess I'll find the cats playing with it later. Sinuses. It's Sherry here with Hecate's Needle. Today is Thursday, July 30th, 2026, and I'm here with my regular Flosstube update of what I've been doing for the past 2 weeks. First, I want to say welcome to my subscribers. Welcome to my new subscribers, and welcome to anybody who just kind of pops in once in a while to see what I've been up to. Everybody's welcome. I also want to say thank you to everyone who has subscribed. For some reason, I've gotten a lot of new subscribers, which I'm thrilled about. So, hello, welcome. And let's get started. So today we are joined by no one. Jelly Bean is asleep in the dog bed. The dog is asleep in the cat bed. And Hecate and Snickers are both living the resort life on the back porch. So it's just me. No kitten chaos today. Today we have some, well, obviously cross stitch. That's why most people are here. A little bit of sewing. Not really a whole lot of life. So let's get started. Cross stitch. So for cross stitch, I have worked on 4 different projects. One is a finish and one is a new start. So we're going to start with the finish first. The Red Daisy Cat by Design Works was a kit that was bought for me by my husband for Christmas 2 Christmases ago. It is a finish. Now, the only problem I have is the picture. It looks like that is a red daisy, and it is called the Red Daisy Cat, but it's orange. Which is fine. I still love it. It's still cute, and it still reminds me of my little Snickers. So this is now a finish. I just have to figure out what I'm going to do with it to fully finish it. But it is now a finish. And since I finished one of my small kits that I am trying to stitch my way through, my husband got to choose another project from the Stitchy pack. Our project is being housed in my kitty cat bag. Now this one is another kit. It's another small kit, and it is from MP Studio, which is a Russian company. It is a kit that I got last year, I think, from my bobbin. And it's just a little wooden ornament. I got it because I like the little orange cat in the, not necessarily Christmas, but winter theme. Now, our winters don't look like that in Alabama, I can tell you that, but it's still cute. I like it. And it comes with the wooden ornament. It comes with everything you need. It even has some beads in, I think, 3 different colors. Even comes with the piece of ribbon to hang it with. So it has literally everything you need except a pair of scissors. But you know what? We got them. So I started that one. Put that up there. I started that one. I put in 640 stitches, which put it at 25%, and that was my goal, to get it to 1/4%. And here we are. Now I started in the middle, and then I've just been working my way up and out, and I've pretty much gotten the winter sky all done. It's quick and easy. I don't think it's going to take me long to finish this. I mean, literally, I did 1/4 of it in one stitchy session, so it won't take me long. Now this is 14 count white Aida. It's what came in the kit. I'm using everything that came in the kit. But very cute. And it won't take me long to get through this one. It will be stitched up. It will be finished. I have everything I need to fully finish it. That's what matters. Okay, so that's my finish and my new start. Now, the other 2 I have worked on. This next one is in my Halloween bag, and you can see what it is. This is the Goddess of the Crossroads Stitch Along by Witch's Garden Crafts. It is for Hecate, the Goddess of the Crossroads, who is the namesake of my little Hecate. So I had to stitch it. I had to. Now this one is a mystery stitch along. We are receiving each new piece every Friday. It will be finished in August. So it's another one that's, it's not going to stretch on long. And I have kept up with it. I am all caught up. And here we are. Now the last time you saw it, like that, we had half a goddess. But since then, we've gotten this section, which is the rest of the goddess. The goddess is complete, and then we've gotten her canine companion here. And then tomorrow we'll get the next piece. I love it. I love how it's turning out. For those who don't know, my husband and I both love world mythology: Greek, Roman, Norse, Japanese, Chinese, all mythology. We're very, very into mythology. We find it fascinating that these were the stories that our ancestors used to explain the world around them. And so we had Athena, our dog. We had Artemis. We had Apollo, which is Hecate's actual brother, but he passed from a heart defect. We have Hecate. We're very into mythology, and that's why I really wanted to do this one. That and my little Hecate. Now this is being stitched on a 14 count Aida. It is by Forbidden Fiber Co. and it is is in the color Mothwing. I love it. It's a very neutral color, but it's a little bit of gray mixed with beige, so it could go either way. But I think it looks fantastic with this. So that is the Goddess of the Crossroads, who is currently out on my screened-in porch waiting for an umbrella drink. she's living her best life. I can't hate her for it. So that's that one. And then the last one that I worked on is being housed in my watermelon bag. And as you can see, it is Yasmin's Made with Love, the Strawberry Delight. This is part of her Fruit Garden series. This is the third one that I am working on. Previously, I did the lemon and the pomegranate. Now I am working on the strawberry. And after the strawberry, I already have the grapes kitted up and ready to go. So that one will be the next one that I do. If I can get it out. Oh, I see what the problem was. Okay. My scissors had stuck to the needle minder and it just was not budging at all. Okay, so when you last saw it, it looked like that. Since then, I have put in, yes, absolutely. I have put in 483 stitches, which puts it at 38% complete. As you can see, I'm working my way around the frame. Now, this is the one that I got the last time I spun the wheel after I caught up the Hecate. And I'm going to work on this one until I get the frame complete. I'm going to complete that frame. And if I'm still in the mood to work on it, I may go ahead and work on it until I get it to 50%. But I will definitely complete the frame before picking something else. As you can see, I just have this side left. Now, this one is being stitched on a scrap of fabric. Let's see, do I remember what it is? Of course I do not. I want to say it's Aqua Viera by Witchelt. It is a 14 count, I believe. Possibly 16, but I think it's a 14 count. As I said, it was just a scrap I had. The floss I'm using is by Forbidden Fiber Co. and it is Big Apple. And I love the contrast of the red against the deep aqua. So that's my Strawberry Delight. It's delightful. So those are the projects that I have worked on. Now, I did miss a couple of days of stitching due to migraine. For some reason, my migraines have been flaring up this week. I'm not exactly sure why, but I did miss a few days of stitching. Otherwise, it would have gotten more done. But anyway, it is what it is. Now, acquisitions, I did go shopping once. I got some needle minders. Now, my favorite place to get needle minders is Galloway's Gallery. They have every kind you could think of. Holiday themed, cartoon themed, video game themed. They have Disney, they have Nintendo, they have all of these. And she does an amazing job. And with every order, she typically gives you a free one. So the two that I ordered, and they come in these cute little handmade bags that I'm pretty sure she makes herself, that are just made out of scraps of fabric, but I love them and I save them all. But the two I bought, we have the little ghosty and their frappuccino. That would be me. And then we have Bushi, because there are some days when that's just what I feel like. But I got these two. I thought they were so cute, so adorable. And then, because I made an order, I got this one free, which is also cute. So I got some needle minders. And that was my shopping. That was it. That's all. So, plans. Now, my plans. One, I'm going to continue to spin the wheel. I'm going to continue to keep up with my Hecate, the goddess of the crossroads, until it's finished. Like I said, it'll be finished in August, so I have a new finish coming soon. I'm going to continue to do that. Spin the wheel, finish my stitch along, and as I said, once I finish the strawberries, I'll start on the grapes. Once I finish the little wooden ornament, my husband will pick another one from the cup. So those are my plans. Now also, in addition to that, I want to start, it's August almost, so I want to start my Christmas stitching. Now, the one I want to do for my daughter was the Andy's Room by Forbidden Fiber Co. And that was a kit that I had, so I have everything I need for it. I will be starting that one. And it's not a large one. It's not going to take long to stitch this. I really don't think so. Now, I don't know that I'm necessarily going to frame it. I might turn it into a bag or something for her. I have not decided. I want to see how big it is first. Or I may do it as a pillow. I don't know yet because her walls are full, y'all. So I am going to be starting this one in August for my daughter for Christmas. And then the one I have picked out for my husband is this one. This is from a Just Cross Stitch magazine from summer of 2024. I think he would really like that. My husband is a Marine Corps veteran, so I think he would really like that one. Now that one is a full coverage. It's 140 by 107, so I don't think it will be horrible to get it done. But if I don't get it done, it's fine. It's fine. We'll see how I get along with it. But it is full coverage, so we'll see. Yeah, it's not terrible. So I think I'll manage it, but we'll see because obviously life happens. But these are my two Christmas projects that I want to get done. My son, now his absinthe project that I'm working on will not be done by Christmas. It might be done by next Christmas, maybe. And I'll still continue to work on that, but he's not worried about it. He knows he'll get it when he gets it. And it wasn't meant to be a Christmas present anyway. So those are my plans. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep doing what I do. And you know, there's not a whole lot of shopping going on. Like I said, this year, I really want to get through what I have before I start getting new stuff. The overconsumption is real, y'all, and I just can't. I can't. So I want to get through the things I have. Now, obviously, if I see something cute, I might pick it up, but I'm not intentionally going out there and buying a bunch of new stuff. So there's that. But I think that's it for cross stitch. So moving on. Sewing. I haven't actually stitched anything, but I did finally finish cutting out all of the pieces for the Winnie the Pooh quilt. This was a lot of cutting, you guys, okay? It's a lot of cutting. I did finally finish cutting it out so that I can start stitching that. Now, I'm hoping to have that done by Christmas as well for my daughter. I have cut out a few garments. I have not stitched them, but I have cut them out. I am currently in the process of trying to pick out a quilt pattern that I want to use to replace the quilt on our bed, because that's worn out and it's full of holes. That's the problem with pets. But it is worn out, but it is also well over a decade old. So we need to replace that. So I am looking for a pattern, trying to decide which pattern I want to do to replace our quilt on our bed. That's been taking up my time for sewing. Quilting. But that's okay. It's okay. So that's all I've got for sewing. I did do some shopping though. Dress It Up Buttons had a sale, and so I took advantage of that. I got some more red buttons, and it's just a jar of red buttons. And then I picked out some cute little novelty buttons, froggies and daisies. I got those. I got some little mushroom buttons. And then I got some little calico kitty buttons. So I did get those. And once again, that's it. As you can see, I don't need fabric. I don't. And I really don't need, well, I take it back. I have almost used all my red buttons, which is why I got the jar of red buttons. But otherwise, I don't really need a whole lot of other buttons. I have a whole organizer full of buttons that are organized by color up here, so I really don't need a lot more buttons. And there's more buttons there. So, but they're on sale, and these will actually match some tops that I have cut out for me and my daughter. So I have specific purpose for those. And as I said, I'm almost out of red buttons. So that was my haul. And that's all I've got for sewing. Plans going forward. As I said, I'm going to start stitching up that Winnie the Pooh quilt because I want that done by Christmas. I want to get that done. I will stitch up the garments that I have cut out. And we'll go from there. So moving on. Life is hot. We live on the Gulf Coast of Alabama. It's hot. It's humid. It's miserable. I've been staying my happy self inside. And we've been working in the garden. And we've started the seeds for our fall garden. We've got all kinds of seedlings going out there. We have a little pop-up set up so that they're in the shade. But we've got Brussels sprouts, broccoli, cauliflower, bok choy, Napa cabbage, red cabbage. We've got rhubarb. We've got all kinds of flower seeds started. So we have that going on. We have mustard started. So we've been doing that. But that's something that we can do in the shade on the porch as opposed to out in the burning hot sun. But it has been hot. Now, we haven't really gone anywhere or done anything just because it's just been too hot. Y'all, it is so hot. It's a misery. So we haven't done much of anything. We probably won't be doing much of anything until the heat starts to dissipate a little bit, just a little bit. Yesterday, the feels like temperature got up to 112. That's hot. It's too hot. So, yeah, we haven't done much. As far as I know, my son is still working on the final edit of his book. His goal, and this is what he told me, his goal is to have it published by the end of this year. So I'm really excited about that. We're so proud of him. I have read the book. My husband has read the book, not the final, because he's still working on the final, but we read the rough draft, and it's excellent. We were both glued to it. My son did a really good job on it. He is one of those who is extremely creative. He grew up with me as his mother, so he has an absolute love of books, stories. He's an excellent storyteller. He's very good with words, so he did a good job. Other than that, nothing really going on. We're just here doing what we do and trying to stay cool. So that's it from me. That's all I got this time. And then my elbow hitting the table that has the camera on it. Yay, because I'm a klutz. I will say this video will be heavily edited because my sinuses are acting up and I have a cough that just will not go away. Yay. So, if it seems kind of choppy, I'm sorry. I just don't want y'all to have to listen to me hacking up a lung. But anyway, that's it for me. I hope everyone has a fantastic weekend. Stay cool, you guys, and if you have to get outside, stay hydrated. Because I did get overheated one day and I suffered for it for 2 days. So don't be me, okay? Have common sense. Don't be me. But anyway, that's it for me. Hope everyone has a wonderful weekend, and I will see you again in 2 weeks.